so I'm live, and I decided to do something a little new this time. I decided, you know what? Why not look for doors lore? So here we are. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes just trying to get everything set up, yeah, here we are. So what I plan on doing this stream is I plan on like going to like different floors and thoroughly searching stuff. That means checking every painting, looking at every single little detail of like each chase scene, each sequence, everything. And I'm hoping that it leads to something lore related. I have not seen a lore video on doors yet, except for MatPat's, but I'm trying to branch off my own. So, here we are. And I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Let's get into it. Hold up. Just checking to see if my microphone's on. Should be. I think it's on. Hold on. Okay, yep, it is. Okay, yep, we're good. We are good. Okay, let's get into it. So we gotta start with the hotel. That's the first floor added, and they said whenever this floor was like probably the only one out, I think, they said that there's all the lore we need is in the game. Meaning, the stuff we're probably gonna want to know is gonna be in this hotel. I'm not gonna buy anything. Okay, so well, let's start with looting, I guess. Okay, so quietness. That's probably gonna be lore related. I'm not MatPat, so I'm gonna make everything. I'm just gonna assume everything is lore related. Well, not that. That doesn't look like it's necessary to the lore at all. For all we know, for all I know, that every single painting could mean something lore related, but you know, could also not. It's like a backroom's level. Are these hinting towards future floors or something? Like, are we gonna have an apartment complex after the castle? Is that gonna be a character we run into? Genuine question. Why is there a skull? It looks like Bob's. Is it canon that this is an actual human skull? I don't know. But clearly, from observation, the hotel is pretty old and definitely abandoned. I don't really see that in many forms of media, but yeah, it's clearly abandoned. Likely people have been here before us, possibly. Speaking for the fact that the boards are nailed on. That isn't... Is that the room's starting room? I have a feeling that might be the room's starting room, because I think that's on the walls whenever you enter it. And that roof, I think it's like a paneled glass roof. I think I remember, if I'm not mistaken. That also could just be like... Okay, it's called The Last Pizza Party. But I have a feeling that might be the room's room, and they just put a table and a bunch of people at it. If I'm not mistaken, that is the first room of rooms. When I beat the hotel this round, I will definitely go to rooms just to see. Because that's interesting. It's called Ribbons. No, doesn't look lore related. that looks like a backrooms level too, but it could also just be a painting. My neighborhood. Wait a second. So these paintings look really similar in style. They all look a little pixely, slightly. They look like they were put together with splotches or like some like painting computer software. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of pixeling there. That could also just be the game, but if you look at this, I'm not sure if this is... I think this is a custom wall texture. See, there's not much pixelation. How'd the clouds look? There are no clouds in this one. Although that looks like a sunset behind the houses. It looks like it may be fall. Showing that the tree is a little orange. What kind of tree would that be? Is that a maple tree? Could be a maple tree. Maple trees do turn red, I believe. So that would make sense. This could be something about, like, related to the player. That's called My Neighborhood. It's called cul-de-sac. I'll look up what that means later. Or, after the stream, but, actually, you know what? I'll look it up really soon. So I have a feeling that is definitely lore related. Okay. Ido Alba. No clue if that's just a reference or if it's like... Yeah, it's lore related. I feel like that's just like a Easter egg or a reference. What do I have about the plants? These obviously don't get watered. That is genuine soil, though. Are these even alive? I have a feeling they might be alive. Could just be genuine soil, but a fake plant, but that's what the plants in the outdoors look like, I think. And I guess we can point out that there's just sometimes random crates throughout the rooms. Yeah, it's not a really common place to put a plant in a building. These plants kind of look randomly put out. It looks like this room was never fully, or this hallway was never completely set up whenever they went through it. Or it's just like where they put stuff whenever they created it. Okay, so here's the thing to keep in mind whenever we're talking about, like, placement of items. The hotel, it's abandoned. But it is created by, Curious Light. So, but then we got things like Bob and the groundskeeper and his family. And, we also, got confirmation that the inconsistencies with Bob's skeleton is canon. Meaning there's a very humanoid creature organism that is very similar to humans. Pretty much just Door's version of humans. Or the Limbo's version or something like that. It's what people call what Doors is, but you know, it is technically kind of a limbo. I have a feeling that the player is dead. Because you can't... I'm just making it an assumption that this isn't where the player couldn't have just slipped into here. And could be a possibility that he may have been transported here by something. But that's literally just assumptions on how he got here. Because it's made clear that he doesn't belong here. He was dragged here by something, or he died and ended up here, or whatever. Because there has to be a clear explanation. Anything else that I might notice about a bookshelf? No? I mean, the bookshelves were definitely carved with a lot of intention if they were, I don't know. They really look like the closets. They look a lot like the closets. Oh, wait. Inconsistency. Or not inconsistency, but like, you know what I mean. They got a very similar shape to the closet, or to the wardrobes. Okay. Now it is definitely the hotel is definitely based on like the 1860s or whatever. So yeah, okay. The Pirate Cove. This looks like a One Piece reference. Am I wrong? I feel like that's a One Piece reference. Sorry, I'm sniffly, and I might cough during the stream. Okay, now, here's something I can... Bro, what? Ambush. You are joking. Woo! Oh, I thought he was close. Maybe cooked. I'm so cooked. Oh. Well, I guess Hyde isn't as aggressive right now. Oh, God, I hate it how he's like that. Okay, he's going away. I have a feeling it's because I'm, like, early in the game, and that's why he sounds like that. Why did I fall for that? Shut up, El Galplino. Okay, so that's Dread. And... what? Oh, okay. And there's a theory that Dread and Void are kind of the same character. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like they could be too. I feel like they could be too, because Dread and Void both depend on something that is related to the character moving. So I feel like Void is containing Dread. Maybe containing Dread until the player like doesn't progress, and then I think Void wants to like... Okay, Void may just be like a character that was made just to like make sure nobody falls behind. But if it is truly lore related on why he exists, I have a feeling that Void, or I guess Dread isn't, or Void isn't Dread. I think it's Dread is Void. Because hear me out. What if Void wants to like consume what's behind the player, right? So the player, if he doesn't move, then he'll send out Dread to hopefully force the player to move, and or kill him if so. Because assuming if the player dies, Void just takes up that, you know? So, this room is a new addition. It might have some more. I mean, there's some boards here that are broken that come from nowhere. I wonder where those are from. I mean, there's stuff that hasn't been moved out, and it's clearly people's stuff. But yet, I think the hotel may have been ripped from reality or something, or wherever the player comes from, or Guiding Light recreated a human-made hotel that was evacuated for something. Wait a second. Wait a second. What if the hotel, it what if it was ripped from reality? Or like something went down in reality? This is also just a speculation. But what if something went down in reality? Or in would it be considered reality? Yeah, it's gotta. Because time doesn't truly flow properly indoors. I mean, if you look at the clock. Okay. So, look, I'm moving right now, right? The second hand is the most obvious thing. But you can see it's spinning. Well, then if I stop for like 5 seconds. I said, okay, there we go. It stops. Now, that clock means dread. And I'm going to start spinning just to see if it starts ticking down again. No, it doesn't start ticking down. But if I start walking, it does. And it speeds up a little bit. Oh, and it resets whenever I open the door. That's got to be Void being impatient, right? That has to be Void being impatient or something like that. Because clearly you are awake or something like, or and stuff, but you just don't want to like progress, you know? Oh, that's where the theory falls apart. Because why does he stop if you don't keep moving? Okay, it's clearly not that you're like looking around, but like you're moving. Or whenever you're walking, the timer starts. Okay, well I should also try to make a theory off of a little something called the wine or the basement, the cellar. Why is there no doors sometimes? Why is there 3 vents that have literally 0 other exits? Like, is it just implying that this is not the real intended way to get down here? And also another theory. Why is there I don't even remember why I have an item skin on it. I forgot they removed that. Okay, real theory here. Why do they have a smoothie in a wine cellar? Just a quick question. Why? Now that could also be its own theory too. Are those cellar barrels filled with this? Are they filled with this? It's not like I can just do that and see, oh wait, there actually is something in there. Oh no, that's just the ring. That's just the ring. But, yeah. Are those filled with smoothie? Oh, and also the theory about there being like a celestial or a celestial higher than like the architect's guiding light, Curious Light, and the fan named Mischievous Light. Those that theory isn't really held up that well because no. There's also the other term for celestials, meaning like big solar bodies or big universal bodies. Could be a planet, could be a moon, could be a universe, you know? Could be a star. I just literally said like 3 different shapes of each character. Guiding Light. You get what I'm saying. So man, stop playing with me. Okay, so What I'm saying is that the crucifix says like the circle on the crucifix, it translates to one of the architects marked by celestials assists you. Where am I supposed to hide? Oh, I guess that was fake. But that was most definitely real. Too bad I can't hide in the next room. So the words on the crucifix literally says one of the architects marked by celestials exists you or assists you. Here's the thing. I don't think there's anything higher than the guiding light, curious light, and mischievous light indoors. Meaning, there's a good chance that it's literally just referring to their symbols. Marked by celestials, you know, the big planetary bodies. Or the big universal bodies. Planetary, universal, all really just grouping into one with what I'm talking about. So, I believe that, curious light, guiding light, and mischievous... Wait a second. Here's a theory. What if mischievous light isn't just actually... What if mischievous light isn't mischievous light? And it's actually, it's actually the thing that owns, reality. You know, because why would we just have, nothing that rules over reality when Guiding Light and Curious Light created the hotel, the mines, the back door, everything indoors? If they created all this for their own domains, what could have created reality if that's where the player's from? I have a strong feeling the player is from something like reality or whatever. I heard the Seek stuff. I didn't see no Seek. Answered my question. Also, why are there veins if there's no point for them? I mean, it's not like he has blood, because he quite literally is. If he were to have blood, he might as well just be raw, moving blood or something like that. But, yeah. Here's also another theory idea. Why are the basements sometimes just enormous and then sometimes they're the smallest thing known to man? I've seen garages bigger. I've seen simple shacks bigger than some of these basements. That's saying something, because basements usually are got to be a lot near the size of like the house near. Usually, from what I've seen, they are the size of the average house. Occasionally, there's like a basement where it's like, how did I guess that? Okay. Yeah, they're normally the size of the most common house, so... The only exception is a cellar or a fallout or a tornado shelter, which normally those take place outside. Which I don't think the thing you unlock in the courtyard with the vines. I don't think that is a basement. I think that's actually a tornado shelter. And it wouldn't be too far off to have a tornado shelter there, especially if the hotel was ripped from reality. I mean, if you look outside in the lobby, it literally shows floating stuff. Okay, it shows floating chunks of material, looking like it was ripped from something. Okay, I'm gonna look at the Seek Chase. Okay, randomly floating bookshelf or randomly falling bookshelves, broken ceiling. Ooh, I should probably be paying attention. I will definitely analyze this stream later. But there's debris everywhere during the Seek chase. There was a broken ceiling in that one room. Oh crap, what was the door? Oh well. I don't need to know it yet. But yeah. No, there's like a... Okay, it's 42. Was it? I would have been so lucky. They can spawn on the front and backs of those, so we gotta keep looking for that. Because I kind of want to just, like, get the crucifix circle on stream. Just to, like, you know, analyze it. So I guess this stream I might as well just do the hotel. I'm gonna do the hotel this stream, and then I'm gonna also, yeah, I'm gonna do the hotel, and then I'm gonna also go through the hotel again, but with admin command or the admin panel, so I can analyze every little detail about it without restrictions of player movement. Oh, okay. There isn't an inconsistency here. I thought there was. Oh wait. Oh, whoa. Why is the wood texture being weird there? Huh? Kidding. That's probably just the Roblox texturing issues, or an issue with how Roblox textures stuff. Okay. God, I knew it was real. Playing without headphones, so I can't tell if it's one-sided or I can't tell if it's directional or if it's like actual screech. Not sure if you can hear it on the stream, but the TV's not really that quiet currently. So yeah, I'm gonna play through the hotel and analyze some things, and then hopefully manage to spot some things in the admin panel. Can't tell if that's ambience or there's the occasional like distant screaming sound. Oh wait, I heard it. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that's a theory alone, I guess. No, you can make a theory about pretty much anything, like Matt Pat said whenever he created Fashion Theory. Or yeah, Fashion Theory it was. Yeah, I remember watching that video, and he said, if you put your mind to it, and you have a passion for it, you can probably theorize about anything. Now, some of the fashion and food theories, it's more of just science experiments, but hey, it is still a theory to test it out. I mean, the scientific method is literally the hypotenuse. In other words, theorizing what will happen if I do this. So technically, that is a theory. Because the literal scientific method requires a theory. I mean, I know somebody's already got to have theorized about figures meat sludge piles. Oh, wasn't? Okay, so first of all, aren't those piles figures shedding? Second of all, L-Splash literally said those meat piles are your past deaths. Canonically. So... Woo! Figure, don't randomly walk into me. Can't be having that this stream. I know I have like 2 revives, but stop. Okay. I'll walk down here. We're good. I heard a book. Oh, there it is. Oh god. Whoa, whoa, did he just slightly moonwalk just now? He like walked sideways just a slight bit. he did the Minecraft vertical speed boost. That's what he did. The Minecraft or diagonal speed boost where you do a 45-degree turn while sprinting and jumping. Whoa, I'm stupid. Oh, I just messed up. He wasn't coming over here. I hate this minigame. Whoa, what? Whoa! I should not be alive. I really shouldn't be alive for that. I don't think I deserve to be alive for that. I don't think my run is allowed to stay a run currently. I don't think that run is or this run is considered to be allowed anymore. Because I got kicked out of the closet right as he started leaving. And even then he was not far enough to, you know, not care about me getting kicked out at all. Like he did. Does that anger? Okay. So healing doesn't anger him. I guess vitamins don't, and technically that's the same kind of concept as drinking this float, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna try to guess the last digit. 2929929. God, that's a long. Or that's gonna take a while to put in. 2998. 2998 something. 2998 0 2. Oh wait, quicker if I went down. 2998 1 2. Oh, 2998 2. No, I'll skip 1. 3 2 9. Why did I go all the way around? 998 4. Yeah, there we go. Should have skipped 2. Okay. Okay. Oh, I haven't been analyzing the paintings. What am I doing? So I used to just, once I get close to Seek Chase, I start, just trying to progress. I haven't been looking at any paintings. I'm gonna have to go back in the stream and just not. Why is that light even sideways? Whoa, hello. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. Figure has definitely been here. My question is, how did he do that to the light without actually touching it? Because if you've seen Figure, he is not a softie at all. If he gets close to something like that, he's gonna try to rip it off. Clearly, he's not a softie. My question is, why'd he do this? Why did he do that? Theory's gotta have a brain. He's gotta have a big brain to be doing something like that without even caring much. He's gotta just have a big brain. My question is, why is there not a knocked over plant? Maybe he is a softie. Maybe he cares about plant life. But it looks like this was blocked off previously. Albeit, it looks like it may have been glued on. Oh, wait. I thought those were a little unstraight. It looks like it was glued on, I'm gonna be honest. Would explain the angling there. That was probably made with something like... I really don't know what that would have been made by. Or made with... Maybe a piece of a door? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Wait, maybe? Looks more of the nameplate. No, that could have been the door. I think that might be a door. Sure. Okay, maybe not a door. Maybe Jeff went to the outdoors and got this stuff. Who knows? Only the theorists who have thought of it would know. And Jeff probably just got the painting, or the paint, and maybe even some planks to make those signs from, like, a random storage room or something. If the hotel has that. Oh, wait. Here's a theory. What if those blocked off doors is where El Goblino and Jeff store all the good stuff? Okay, sir, I am gonna eventually try to make a theory on you. Well, man, gotta get to your level. Okay, so... I'm gonna drop the candle for that, because it's kind of pointless. Okay, so... I will just... I don't want to put the skeleton key in the rift. I already got something 10 times better than the skeleton key. Shark. It's called Finn. Key. I got a theory about you. I know you're a dog, but what kind of species are you? You are basically a dogified pumpkin. What are you? I guess the name may help, though. Okay, well, Screech isn't attacking because eyes wasn't blurred. That was quite obvious. My bad, I'm sorry, I didn't get drunk from that. It's a smoothie, it's not a beer, it's a smoothie. Calm down, it's a smoothie. Okay, but in all seriousness, where is this lever? Don't tell me it's at... Don't tell me it's in, like, the bottomless pit of the cellar. There it is, okay. I feel like I should, like... You know what? How long have I spent on this stream? Checking. About 40 minutes now. I've spent about 40 minutes on this stream. Now, here's what I plan on. I feel like I should just do the hotel, analyze certain parts, and then I'm gonna save the run for a later time, and then I will save the run for a later time. I forgot where I came from. Clear Laban. Okay, yep, here. I will save the run for a later time, and I might end stream after this because my theorist or my lore finding taste buds kind of got old and died. But they can revive once I get refreshed off of Doors. To be honest, Doors kind of got repetitive, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, meat sludge. Clearly, it has some wet, shiny spots. And it looks like it's oozing out of the ground or something. This is another figure room where he has been and trashed, but for some reason he likes to just he just likes to move around furniture for some reason. He doesn't really knock over much, and that was probably just from Rush. But for some reason he has like a obsession with plants, something. Why have? Oh, here we go. Field. Is that? Bro, what? Oh well. We're looking at that circle now. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Clearly guiding light there. That's gotta be. Okay. Ooh, hello. Okay, so I could also try to make a theory about revives. That could be a possible theory. What else could I make a theory? Why there's an infirmary in the first place? Possibly a theory on when the hotel got taken? Ooh, wait, hold up. What if I made a theory on... Are the humanoids actually human? Did they just evolve slightly separately? Are they human? And they are basically just me, but they're like the Neanderthals and the Homo sapiens. Would it be that kind of relationship? Like, we are the same species, just different. You're me, but different. Would it be like that? Or would it be like a race? Like, we're literally the exact same thing, no differences. The only difference is like, no, that would make sense though, because the Neanderthals and Homo sapiens, they were pretty much the exact same. The only difference is like the skull or whatever. It's like, I guess it would be like having like a lion and a tiger. I guess that's a good reference. Same, but different. Okay, so yeah, I feel like the Doors human species, that might actually be the humans that were maybe next stream, but not this stream. I'm theorizing this stream. But yeah, I have a theory that humans and Doors are the same exact thing as the player, but they evolved separately because they were in the hotel in the other locations when they got ripped from reality, because that's what the lobby implies. So, that's just a theory I came up with just now, and I feel like it's a solid theory. So, I guess we can just think of, when we think of Bob and Groundskeeper, Grampy, and Sally. Sally's something else, though. Sally is something else. And that sounds weird now that I think of it, but no. She is literally, like, I thought she was a ghost girl until, I thought she was like some kind of weird spirit until Grampy literally said, "Oh, we got a little girl running around. Just don't mind her. She ain't no trouble." Bro, she literally jumps me in the middle of the hotel. Like, she's just, I ignore her. How am I supposed to ignore her? She jumps me. I get pulled up on by a little girl. Maybe they evolved to be 10 times stronger, who knows? I mean, why wouldn't she be 10 times stronger if you literally grow up in a hell-like space like this? Which Elsplash did, explicitly say, too. That, doors in, religions, not really the same thing. So that's where I draw the line on Pat's theory. Because he goes, "Oh, this may be Limbo from Dante, or the Limbo or whatever from Dante's Inferno." But Dante's Inferno is a Catholic religion-related thing. And while it's a little something called Doors is not a religion-based game. That's what Grace is, not Doors. Therefore, it can't be the same thing. Or it can't have any religion in it. That's what makes it a problem, too. Because first of all, we got a crucifix. Second of all, we got something that can literally accurately describe Satan here, or Lucifer. A transforming snake. I guarantee you Seek probably has a snake variation, but we just never came across it yet. I mean, he literally has a pile of sludge variation, which is probably his preferred form because he doesn't have to stabilize a structure. But, literally, we literally get... I have a feeling it's that door right there to my left. Yep. And after this, it's that one singular hallway before the courtyard. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to stick with, like, Guiding Lights territory, for the first few investigations of the Doors, universe. Okay, that's called Marvels. Doesn't really look like marbles to me, but yeah, that's called Marvels. So I'm gonna check out that basement and see if there's anything possibly lore related in there, or possibly the player origin, or it's highly unlikely, but I can't wait until they finally add what might be underneath that player or that statue over there, which I feel like is definitely Seek. I feel like that's gotta be like Seek or something. So why would it have the eyes otherwise? I know the Foundation definitely thinks that's Guiding Light, which that could be Guiding Light. But here's the thing, there's nothing to indicate Guiding Light on it. There's only something to link it to Seek. And even then, that's not really plausible, because they said nothing. Now here's Matt Pat's theory about this. The hotel in the mines? That's or the hotel? That's Seek's domain. In the mines? That's also Seek's domain, but the Grumble Nest. Therefore, that's probably got to be Seek. And well, if Seek is really just a stand-in for something, then that's got to be Seek, you know. And with the angel wings, that might be inferring that he's a like an archangel or something like that, fallen angel. But yet, still, even then, there's like they said nothing religion related, so there's nothing to go off of. So I have zero clue what we could even say about that. Now I might make a theory about this, but I might also not, but I don't want to have to if I really get to that. Okay, hold on. Okay, you can hear the screaming sounds though. The screaming sounds I heard earlier. The screaming sounds I heard earlier, I should have not done it. An accident. Whew, I almost died. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like do a quick few swoops of the greenhouse and analyze it later. Bro, I couldn't even make it to door 100. I'm so buns. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Who cares? You know, you always got old footage to work with. You know? The main things I remember from door 100 is wires on the floor, oil spill, random circuits throughout the door. I can do that tomorrow whenever I actually have all day to do this. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm a bit lazy, you know. Upload schedule. Yeah, you know, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. The ending stream. Do that tomorrow. Bye. Want to go to sleep.